Hello Aquarius, thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Tarot Grand Lux by Ciro Marchetti. Website on the top here is usgamesinc.com if you're interested. Supportive Oracle Cards. You Are Clairvoyant Oracle Cards by Belinda Grace. Illustrations by Elaine Marzin. Website on the back here, rockpoolpublishing.com.au. A as in apple, U as an umbrella. All right. What is coming forward? Ooh, Ace of... No, that's the Two of Cups. I wanted to say Ace of Cups. So, interesting cards backing it up, though. Oh, the next level. Are you holding back on the next level? Time to take the journey. Who's holding back, actually? Actually, who? We got the openness here. Time to go through the door. Who is holding back, though? Who? Is it you or is it them? Whatever situation is. Doesn't have to be romance, by the way. Page of Pentacles, and you got the Hanged Man on top of the Hanged Man. Maybe you're just being cautious because you're nervous. You got the Nine of Swords. You're putting a lot of thought into this, and you're kind of like... This is kind of like once you put the eggs in the batter, you don't get the eggs back out. You know what I mean? Once you mix the eggs into the batter, you don't unmix them. They're there. That's just it. Once it's done, it's done. And I don't think of Aquarius as being afraid of an argument. I really don't. The thing is, I don't feel like Aquarius likes to really get violent with their words. They don't mind people being upset with what they say, but they're not looking to create violence. That's how I think of Aquarius. And you can tell me if I'm wrong, of course. Let me know in the comments. Like, we want to create a conversation and build from a conversation and find more information out. We want more conversation to happen. We want people to think and explain and talk. And if they get a little bit bent out of shape, that's fine. But we don't want people like viciously angry to where they're just throwing darts with words. Or, their words are darts or whatever, you know what I mean. Like, I'm not looking for a violent response. I'm not into that, but I'm looking for an honest response. And if that's a little sharp, I can deal with it. I hope that makes sense the way I'm putting that. Like, Aquarius wants the truth. And if it gets a little messy getting there, that's all right. But we're not looking just to create anger and just to say hateful things. There's no reason for just hateful things. We're looking for information. We're looking to grow and move forward to the next level. Again, if it gets a little messy on the way there, then it gets a little messy on the way there. But we're not looking for just rotten comments. There's just no need for it. So we're trying to pull forward the next level of information. And you got the other person, which it could be, like, if this is a business thing, whoever you're dealing with seems to be very compatible or they want you to move forward. That's the short of it. They want you to move forward sooner rather than later. The sooner you're ready to move forward, the happier they are. They're like, come on, let's do this. Come on, Aquarius. And you're like, hold on. I got to gather some more information. There's some things I want to figure out. There's some loose ends I want to tie up. I just want to figure out something before we get this going. You're putting a lot of thought into this because you're like, once you put the eggs in the batter, they don't come out. That's it. You do want what's coming forward. But it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain this. I don't want to buy the beautiful house on the rocky cliff that one bad earthquake and it's gone anyway. That's the best way I can explain it. It's like there's this beautiful house on this lovely overhang, on this lovely cliff overhang, but you're kind of like, wait a minute. Before I get this beautiful house, if there's one good earthquake, does that beautiful house go into the ravine with me in it? Like, it's no good if it's not going to last. And I'm looking for something that's going to last. Thank you. If I'm going to love it, I want to keep it. I mean, obviously, right? If you're going to love it, you want to keep it. You're nervous that you're like, that's what you're looking for, though. You're looking for longevity in this. Knight of Pentacles. Show me the longevity here. That would actually, those are, you got to make your choice. There's a blessing here, and I feel the gratitude is there. You're very happy for the thought, but you're like, the nerves. You're very careful with this. Very careful. Again, you know, people getting upset on the way to the end, that's its own thing. But you're not looking to create this monster situation that just is just nasty. You're not looking to create that. It's coming. Are they going to push? Is something else going to push forward? Is something else? What's going on? Because I feel like the World card's coming in. Something is... Okay, let's just explain the World card, because it's making me really nervous all of a sudden. 8 of Pentacles, but it's upside down. What does that mean? The end of preparations. We're doing this. And then the Tower. Oh. The end of preparations. 8 of Pentacles upside down the way it feels to me right now, especially coming in with that Tower. We're done preparing. We're either going to do it or we're not. That moment is coming. House isn't going to stay in the market forever. Eggs aren't going to stay fresh forever. Use them or don't. Let's either do this or not. The pressure is coming. Let's either do this or not do this, Aquarius. That's what I'm getting. We're fast approaching the fork in the road. We're fast approaching. You understand what that means. Things don't stay fresh forever. You have some milk on the table, you got an expiration date on that. You know what I'm saying? You know. The other side's going to start moving forward. It's either get on the bus or don't. Because the other side, whoever you're dealing with, it's moving forward. The bus is starting to leave the station. It's there for you. I feel like they're saying, reframe this question. If this moves on without you, are you at peace with that? If this moves on without you, are you going to look back kind of like, I wish I did? Or are you going to be like, I'm glad I didn't? Because even though once you put the eggs in, you can't get them out, if you don't use the eggs and they just spoil, how's that going to make you feel? Or if you're not going to put them in a batter, are you going to break them up and make scrambled eggs? Are you going to hard boil them and put them in a salad? What are you going to do with your eggs? What are you going to do with these eggs? The other side's not waiting. They want you. Whoever this is, even if it's business or something else, they want you to come forward with them. The Justice card is very compatible, but what do we... There's something with the Justice card. Very compatible for you. Two of Fire and the Hermit card. They'll talk it out with you. I feel like maybe you're holding back from this too, because I see the Hermit card. It feels like you're holding back. But I think you know how to end this to make your decision. And they're saying again, this is moving forward with or without you, whatever that means. The bus is leaving the station. And I feel like, again, you know how to solve this. Go towards whoever this is. You know what you need to know. Just ask your questions. You will get what you need out of it. I feel like it's nerves holding you back. Kind of like, I can get what I want and I can keep it. It's just going to get it could be quite the fight. It could be quite the fight. You'll succeed, but it could be quite the fight. Go forward, ask your questions, and you'll know what to do, and you'll just act on it. That's what I feel like this is saying mostly. Go and walk through that door. Which doesn't mean you're taking whatever this is. Doesn't mean you're engaging in this opportunity. What it means is go through the door because this person is very compatible to you. You'll get your answers. Talk out the situation, get your truth. You'll know what to do. You'll know what you need to do. I feel like it's just like I'm expecting some type of really nasty fight. But it's kind of like, that's another way to reframe this. Do you want to look back and be like, I waited too long, and instead of facing it and finding out if this was for me, I just avoided it. An opportunity passed me by. Did I default out of this? Kind of like when somebody's getting ready to leave to go somewhere, and they say to the other person in the house, do you want to go with me? I don't know. Let me know when you leave. I'm leaving now. Do you want to go? I don't know. And then the other person just leaves. They just defaulted out. They didn't go, but they didn't say they didn't want to go. They just didn't go. Maybe they did want to go. That they just were like, I'm not ready right yet. Well, find somebody else then, because we're going to leave. Don't be careful not to default out. Just don't default out. Make a choice. You'll be fine. Move forward. Get your answers. Make your choice. As long as you make your choice and you don't default out, you'll be fine. It's interesting with Aquarius because I don't think of Aquarius as defaulting out. But I'm getting like you guys are complicated. It depends on the situation and how important it is and what you're thinking about it. You might be holding back. The thing is, you might be holding back a little too long. Don't hold back so long that you just default to a no. Don't default. Go in there, get your answers, and as long as you make your decision, you'll be fine. It's just if you default out. I keep thinking this default out, which I'm kind of surprised because I don't think of Aquarius as defaulting out. I just usually don't. You can't live in the hanged man. You're meant to make a choice. Make a choice. Just make sure you make the choice. Don't default out. Make a choice. There's something about this, like, it's just one of those things where it's like, once I have the information, I can't not know it. Once you know something, you can't not know it. It's one of those things. Accept your role. Accept the challenge. Make your decision. Aquarius excels when they make their decision. I don't think of you guys as defaulting out. It's still kind of throwing me. I'm like, I never think of Aquarius that way. I think of them as very active, just moving forward, making their decision, getting it done. Don't hold back. Get in there, get your answers, make your decision. It'll be fine. Just don't hold back. Don't hold back and just wait for it to solve itself. That's a version of defaulting it out. Are we good? All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below with the same email. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.